What's up, guys? Good gang peeps, Padawans, what's up? How's it going? I'm pretty much in a good mood right now, and I'm feeling inspired just basically for three reasons. Reason number one, I have a new drawing board that I got a couple days ago, so I'm eager to break it in. So hopefully our drawing session for this particular video goes well. Reason number two, I'm feeling inspired and I'm in a good mood is because I saw, depending on which when you see this video, I saw the movie Venom, and the critics are wrong about this. So if you go see it this weekend, I highly recommend it. Plus, hopefully there'll be a crossover with Spider-Man in the near future. So Marvel, make it happen. And reason number three, I'm in a good mood right now, is that a good inspired mood is that I have something. I've had something in my brain that's been locked in there for close to a week now. So I need to get it from this brain to going down this arm to this mechanical pencil to this paper right here. So I'll tell you my idea. The idea is, if you saw the movie Thor Ragnoarok, you remember the scene where Thor talks about his childhood with Loki and how, as a kid, Loki turned himself to a snake, but Thor didn't know that. So Thor picked up the snake, and then Loki turned himself back into himself, basically, as a human or alien, and stabbed him. That's my idea, and hopefully I can convey that within an imagination of my head onto this blank piece of paper, which I've been staring at for the last, I don't know, week or so, because I've been locked into this drawing idea that I'm trying to figure out the positioning of where to put it. So, as always, I'm going to start off with my own personal process, like setting the tone with the eyes, determine the size of the picture. So, let's go. Also, always keep your eraser handy. I have no idea where I put my needed eraser, but it's a great stress reliever, so hopefully I can find it somewhere. And also, always have your eraser, not eraser, I keep saying eraser, but it's your sharpener and your box of colored crayons, just in case you want to decide the color. So, yeah. I know I said keep it light, but yeah, always keep your strokes light, the marking, your markings light. That way you don't make mistakes. You avoid making critical mistakes to the point where you constantly erase. And what I'm doing is, since this is Thor and Loki's childhood, I'm drawing them as young kids, so it's not going to be that hard. Now you want to also explore the space around the drawing as well. That way, so you can anticipate in a kind of neo-like way, neo artist kind of way. You don't want to confine yourself just to one spot. Play around with it. So, yeah. and then it takes quite a bit for me to get going. But you when it comes to this particular picture, it's getting there. It's progressing rather quickly, which is usually a good thing when it comes to drawing like this. When it comes to a particular drawing that I've had like I've had like a week to really prepare for, make preparations for. Now I'm gonna start working on the horns, and you can go with three options when it comes to the horns itself. Option one, I can go basic or simple, just not really put much in detail in it, just plain and simple, just small horns. Option two, I can go exaggerated, make it really big and tall. Loki is a larger than life character. He's arrogant, and I can convey that. Or option three, I can go a little bit of both, option one and two, which I'm thinking all three. He's a fictional character, so I can do whatever I want with him. It's my drawing, it's my rules, so I can break them. I can do whatever I want, like I said. There you go. Horn number one done. Yeah, just basic strokes. No need to be fancy about it. Gotta remember, just keep it simple and don't try to be too busy with your drawing. This is your drawing. It may not be perfect at times, but that's what it's all about. Like, yeah, keep the strokes light. That way you can work with it instead of against it. And here's a thought: take control of your drawing before it takes control of you. What I mean by that is, every once in a while you're gonna get focused on something else when they're in the drawing, and you'll be obsessed over it, or as an artist you'll get frustrated, and it'll it'll play with your mind. So that frustration will turn into anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering, as Yoda said. Yeah, keep it light. That way you avoid mistakes, and you don't want to end up putting yourself in a drawing dilemma where you you're so focused on a particular area, you end up tearing your paper, and that will cause your frustration, and frustration leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Wow. Yeah, Yoda's back. So, anyways, for you, man. Anyways, hope there's your Yoda impression right there. You may have been waiting it for quite some time. I know it was bad, but yeah, that's my Yoda impression right there. So when you're an artist, you're you're artists are notorious for being perfectionists in a way, and they want to have everything considerably perfect when it comes to either a painting or drawing. But in hindsight, it's never really perfect. If that makes any sense to you. Also, if you happen to learn anything from this particular video, and it'd be cool if you did, is don't let the drawing take control over you. Take control over the drawing. And what I mean by that is, every once in a while the picture or drawing can get away from you, and you're so busy trying to be fancy with it, putting much detail into it, that it can get really busy and distracting. What I mean by that is, you have an abundance of imagination going on with it located inside this head of yours. So don't let it get out of control. What I mean by that is, your drawing can start out clean and simple, but when your imagination suddenly takes over, it can turn into a complete mess in an instant, and you find yourself looking at something that totally wasn't what it started out to be. So be careful of that. So let's get back. Anyways, get back to the drawing itself. All right, looking good. Let me move this back here, or just move the picture a little bit closer so you can see it. There you go. All right, it's looking good. So, from my perspective, I hope you are enjoying this so far. I know I am. When it comes to Loki's hair, you can do whatever you want with it. It's your drawing. It's your own version of Loki. With actually my own version of Loki. So as you can tell, it's starting to get on my pace when it comes to drawing. It's starting to get a lot quicker because for me personally, there's a feeling like you get when you're in the zone and you just start drawing and going to a faster pace that you don't end up thinking. You just start go by instinct, and that's an awesome feeling because you go into like a sort of quasi overdrive in a mental sort of way, but you're not really overthinking. You're just feeling, going with a feeling, and that's an awesome experience. Now, as you can tell, it's getting there. It's coming together, and that's what I really like about when, as an artist or someone likes to draw, when you can see it clearly now that from coming from your head, from your own imagination. It's a good feeling. Although it may not, although it may not look exactly like what's in your going on in your head, comes close to it. All right, there you have it, Loki as a kid, and you may be wondering where's Thor in all this, and the knife, and you have the snake and Loki. Here's the thing. I'm gonna stop right here. Like I said, that will this is part one of two videos. So it was my intention just to make part one of this video. So look forward to part two of this video with when I add Thor and the knife. So also I'll be adding color to it as well. So my part is done. Your part is just beginning. What I mean by that? Go to the area under my video, the description area, and hit my links. Facebook, Twitter, Chuck Fan Fiction, go to his Blogspot page, my Deviant Art page. That's where all my other art is located at. Even though some of it's in Facebook as well. So yeah. Also, do me a favor as well. Hit subscribe. It would be awesome to have more. It would be awesome to have more supporters on this page. And become part of the Yoda Guru gang, the peeps, one of the Padawans. It's awesome. You probably get members only jackets. No, you don't. Anyways, all joking aside, I appreciate all those of you who are taking time out to click on this video and watch what I'm doing. And it's a it's weird that you're watching a guy like me draw something that I do on my as a hobby, but you seem to enjoy it. You're back. You're probably going to be back again next time. So have a good one. Until next time, peeps, Padawans, and Yoda Guru. Later.